Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey guys, it's your boy DJ HardLogic here, coming at you with another episode of Survival Minecraft, episode 40. And you can see here that my island is more lush than it has ever been, and I love it. We've updated to 119, and I kind of went a little overboard with the new trees, but I think it works. I've never been good at terraforming, but Minecraft is making it really easy to do so. Not a ton has changed. I worked a little bit on the main base. I started working on this over here, and as you saw in the intro, I had to put some beacons in front of my shop so that it would stand out more behind the trees that someone else put in front of my shop that was technically still within their shop, so there's nothing I could really do about it. And it really bumped up the business. It's never been as profitable as it has been. I got 57 diamonds since I did that, and that was just a couple days ago as of the time recording this. And today's going to be a bit of a redstone heavy episode. First, I'm going to be making a stone generator, and then I'm going to be making a farming system of sorts for a geode I found. And the main reason why I'll be needing a stone generator is for a lot of stone. And I mean a lot of stone. So I went ahead and built the architecture part of this. I'll turn this off for a second, because that's not really any redstone. It's just going to be a pretty simple room. There's this main one with some wall decorations. On this side, it's going to have cobblestone going up so it appears to be actually being turned into stone. Then over here, it's just going to have redstone lamps to indicate when the storage is full. And the storage is going to be down here. So all of these are going to have an evenly distributed amount of stone, hypothetically. And it worked that way in my testing world. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work that way here because items group weird on the server. I think that's just a paper thing. But the first thing that I'm going to do to get started with the redstone is the collection system, which requires hopper carts. All of these hopper carts. Okay, so those are in place. Now I need a button, or I suppose a torch will work. Dang it. Gotta redo it, because I forgot about that. There we go. Okay, so now we have that part. Now we need to get it to go down, which is going to be pretty simple. There we go. This will kind of give you an idea of how this is going to work, sort of. When I mine the stone, it's going to fall onto the hopper carts, which are on top of hoppers, on top of these droppers, which are going to go into these chests. These chests are going to be sucked out with the hoppers underneath them, which are going to go into the actual storage part. That way they can be opened, and there should be no loss, and there should be very minimal well, I guess I didn't need to start that part. There should be no loss of items. No problem with hopper overflow. With a side storage over there, it would require everything to be funneled through one hopper, and it just would not be able to handle it at all. And we would lose most of what we actually mine. Well, maybe not most, but we would lose a lot if we were to actually do this for a long time. Whereas now we can do this almost indefinitely with no with no concern of losing the stone that's inside. So for this part, I actually have a little bit of a trick in that obviously I can't put a block right here, otherwise it won't work. So to deal with that, I put a black banner right there. It hides it enough so that you can't see the redstone. So now that we have that out of the way, we can get started with the rest of the actual redstone part. I'm going to start up top. Also going to need to get more these. I thought I had more of those. Maybe I put them away. I think I put them away. I'll go get them and then I'll be right back. I went ahead and finished up the rest of this redstone because I'm pretty sure I did it in a stream, but that could have also been something else. And as you can see, I have mad stacks of half slabs to add to that flat, so I'll be back in a flash. I finally got that all finished. I still have this part to do, and then this hangar bay area, or at least the entrance to the hangar bay, because technically the hangar bay is going to be to that side, is going to be pretty much done. And just as a quick little, I don't have any good scaffolding blocks, so I'll just use the stone since I have more than enough of it. Just to quickly go over how this works. Lava on above water makes smooth stone instead of cobblestone. That gets picked up by these observers, which push it over, which are then pushed down, and then these observers see that this changes. It takes that in, and then pretty much just restarts the whole thing. Actually, that's what pushes these down, is that I keep getting stuck. When I press the button to start it, these go off, pushes it down, and then these can push those forward, and then it loops until I finish. Once everything gets full, these will light up. I don't expect that to ever really happen. It's more just a precaution. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. And then down here, these pistons push the observers into there, which keep these constantly firing when it's turned on. And then there's this little pulse extender right here, which keeps it turned on for the duration of the cycle. And that's about it. Now, on to the next part of the video, which is to make a geode farm, or a amethyst crystal farm. If I can make it, no, I won't make it. Oh, I sort of made it, but not really. So for this, I'm going to have to go up here and try to remember which path it's down. Well, here's the idea. Hopefully the water will somewhat get all the creepers and stuff out. Anyway, I am going to get a schematic of this. Maybe if I do that, I can get it better. Oh, I hope that didn't destroy any of the things. I think it did, though. Good, it's enclosed. Dang, I'm almost certain it took out at least one of these things. Anyway, I'm going to get a full schematic of this, including over here, just to be safe. 1, 2, 1, 2, that, 1, 2. And I think that should be all of it. Oh, dang it. Okay. So now I have this area selected. Save. Just making sure I didn't have geode already because I knew I did for a different project. Save. And it should be good. Now I can delete that. But now I can disconnect and go to a creative world. Load, geode, load. Now I can remove all the stuff that I don't need. And we're back. And there were way more of these amethyst buds, right? Budding amethyst than I would have expected. Granted, it was a very large geode, but holy cow, there were so many of them that were just hidden between blocks and stuff. I don't really know where to begin, other than I'm definitely going to have to make some cuts somewhere, because I can't harvest all of these. Where's a good example? Like here, I might be able to, but I don't think so. Yeah, like that would just simply be one block high, and I don't think I'd be able to harvest that very well. Unless, of course, I mean, I'm basing this off of a post I think I found on Reddit where flying machines with really squiggly slime and honey arms went in all three directions. So one would go this way, another would go this way, and then one would go straight down and collect them all. So I suppose I could figure out something like that, but then there's stuff like this, and I don't know if I'd be able to harvest all of that. And also, I don't really have any plans for this. Oh yeah, like this one, I wouldn't be able to harvest that one at all, so I might have to cut this one. Which would give room for that there. This is going to take some serious thinking. And probably to turn off the tick rate. Okay, so I'm going to remove all these, and then I'm going to see where that leaves me. Okay, so we're left with this, and I still have it on 0 ticks, so it won't grow anything at the moment. The video that I found was actually by Ilmango, surprise, surprise, the redstone farm genius. And this is basically all that it is, but like a lot. It's just all over for all the little spots that you need. It's just this design over and over with these flipped around with the slime and honey as needed. This one was just a test. This one will fill this spot here. And I haven't actually tested it yet. Okay, nice, that works. So I think now all I have to do is figure out how exactly I want all this to go. And then that should be pretty simple. So I'll have one here. I'm not going to worry about anything like this. There's nothing I can do about that because this is 3 high. And obviously I can't fit it through right there. So I'll have to see if I can get it on one of the other angles. Ilmango did say that sometimes it just won't get everything. I don't think it really matters too much where I put it. So I'm going to put it right there. Just kind of in the middle of right there. Then we have this, that, this, here. I'm not going to need any of those, so I'll just move that closer. And then this will come out somewhere around here. So let's just have a block right here. I don't know how important it is that the block is right in front of the piston, but I just prefer that as a security measure. That is very satisfying to watch. Uh-oh. Oop. Okay, so we're in here somewhere. Right there. Okay. And that's why we do these tests. So take that off. Place it with that. Okay. Now that I've done that, I can also do that. And I can get that one. Second test. Okay, so there's that one. I'm going to fill out the rest of this and get that set up, and then I will get back with you in just a couple minutes. Okay, I got everything hooked up, and this will be the first test run. Make sure everything works. It sounds beautiful. Okay, looks like that all works. Now I just gotta repeat it for the next two, and then that should all be good. Okay, and here we have it all finished up. I did this part just as a design thing. Doesn't necessarily mean that's how I'm going to do it when I actually build it. In fact, I don't know how I'm going to do it when I actually build it. But, oops. All three sides have been done. As you can see there. I do have a timer on here that goes off once every 167 minutes, but I have it turned off at the moment. I guess I could put the thing back there. I'm gonna do this. Tick, freeze, press it. And then over here is kind of the best viewing angle. And then that's the whole thing done. And then pretty quickly, stuff starts growing back. As you can see, all of this stuff is stuff that I cannot get for one reason or another. And that reason is pretty much always going to be because there are blocks in the way. So on this particular geode, in this corner, there is quite a bit of loss. But that's nothing to shake a stick at. Down here, let's see if it's done. Nope, it's not done. It's almost done. But it does quite a bit. And that's just one harvest every almost 3 hours. But that's all the time I have for this episode. If you had fun, be sure to leave a like. And if you had a lot of fun, consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one.